All right, guys, let's go over these questions and info about pairs of lines and angles. All right, so we're going to kind of do three things today. We're going to identify lines and planes, identify parallel and perpendicular lines, and then really the most important part of today is to learn the vocab that's going to help us identify pairs of angles formed by transversals. Okay, so let's start with parallel lines. All right, so parallel lines are two coplanar lines that never intersect. Okay, and we use arrows, which we talked about earlier this week, that are used to indicate that lines are parallel. All right, and then the notation that we use, which we also discussed, for like line AB is parallel to line CD, is we use these two vertical lines to show that they are parallel. So that's how we use it for the symbolic notation. Now, parallel planes are planes that never intersect. All right, and you're going to see it's very similar in notation. We're going to write plane J is parallel to plane K. Okay, let's do a couple examples with this information. All right, so looking at example 1, we're going to name all the segments parallel to segment AE. So that would be segment BF, segment CG, segment DH. I think that's it. Okay, let's go to the next one. 2 examples of parallel planes. Okay, you got options here. So I'm going to first do plane. Remember, you just need 3 letters. ADH and plane, and I'm going to do BCG. Okay, the next one I'll do is plane ABF and plane DCG. Okay, so those are some examples of parallel planes. We're really going to focus on parallel lines or segments, not the planes. All right, example 2. Name all segments parallel to segment JK. So segment JK here kind of at the bottom. The only other one I see that I know is parallel is going to be that segment OP. Segments parallel to NS. Looks like I have segment MR. Then I have segment LQ. I also have segment KP. And then finally it looks like JO. All right, so 4 ones for that one. And then finally, a parallel plane to plane JKL. I'm going to say plane, and I'll say PQR. Okay? All right, so that's a little bit on the parallel planes and parallel lines. Let's move into kind of the most important part of this lesson, which is talking about transversals. So a transversal is a line that intersects 2 or more lines. So in this example, line T is the transversal because it intersects line L and line M. And when you have a transversal, you actually get these specific vocab angle pairs that are created and are formed when this happens. Okay, so if you look at this example, or it's the same figure, but now I've labeled the angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll give you some examples of corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are angles on the same side of the transversal and in the same position. So like angle 1 and angle 5. Those are corresponding angles. Angle 2 and angle 6. Okay, probably see where I'm going here. Angle 3 and angle 7. And finally angle 4 and angle 8. All right, so those are called corresponding angles. Alternate interior angles, they are on the opposite side of the transversal. They are interior and they're non-adjacent. So that would be like angle 3 and angle 5, or angle 4 and angle 6. Those are alternate interior. You can probably guess about alternate exterior angles here. So like angle 1 and angle 7. And then we have angle 2 and angle 8. Those are alternate exterior. And last one here we'll look at is consecutive same side interior angles. So they're on the same side of the transversal and they're interior. So that would be like angle 3 and angle 6. And then finally angle 4 and angle 5. All right, so we're going to practice kind of naming these in these two examples before you guys get a chance to try. Okay, remember, if you can't think of which one it is, right, if it's not any of these four, we're just going to write none in terms of the relationship. All right, so here we go. The first one says angle 1 and angle 8. So angle 1 and angle 8, those look like they're alternate exterior angles. So we'll write alternate exterior. Angle 2 and angle 3, those are on the interior, but they're on the same side. So we say that those are consecutive interior. Okay. Then we have angle 5 and angle 7. These are going to be corresponding. Angle 2 and angle 7 are alternate interior angles. And last but not least, 1 and 3. All right, when you look at those are also going to be corresponding like 5 and 7. All right, so that's how we're doing those. Let's do one more example together before I let you guys try. All right, a lot more to do here. 5 and 13. All right, so 5 and 13 looks like they are corresponding angles. 7 and 14 are alternate interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate exterior angles. Okay, then we have angle 4 and angle 7. These are going to be consecutive interior angles. Angle 2 and angle 10, those are going to be corresponding. Angle 8 and angle 14, those are going to be consecutive interior. Angle 6 and angle 11. Okay, this is our first one that happens where we actually don't have any relationship here because these are not on the same transversal. So you can see we're looking at different transversals here. So this is going to be none for 6 and 11. 4 and 13, same idea. We're looking at different transversals. So this is going to also be no relationship for 4 and 13. Then finally, 4 and 9 are going to be alternate interior angles. That last one. All right, so that's it for this lesson. Don't forget to come see me if you have any questions and complete the homework. Good luck.